staring into the abyss, drowning in red wine and sniffing cinnamon. We've been kissing on the playground, acting like little kids, making dirty jokes and getting away with it. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings, I'll be there with you. Never been calm or collected, no one ever called me sweet. What a miracle, I found a darling. I met you at the worst time, fell in love on a whim. Now we pirouette in fields of rosy sin. So I propose, it's long overdue. When you go to hell, I'll go there with you too. And when we're punished glass.
Goats! 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 We're here! We're here live! But goats, I have to be honest with you guys. I was terrified. I was terrified to hit the go live. There are no Ricky files. There's no files on me. But goats, I was nervous. I was nervous as hell. I was afraid. I was horrified to go live today. It's all because of one fat Maltese man. So I'm gonna set the stage. I'm at work and it's break time. It's break time. Around like 9ish. And I decide to open up YouTube Studio. Because I want to see how bad my newest video is doing. But then I see I have a comment. I have a comment from the streamer called Purple Perry Gaming. And it isn't the first time I covered this guy on the channel. Let me pull this shit up real quick. Alright. Purple Perry Gaming. All right, so 1.5k subscriber channel, and I see this guy comments on my latest video. Let me pull it up as well. Let me pull up my latest video as well. let's see if we pop up. And I just realized I'm not showing my fucking screen. I wasn't showing my screen. So this is the channel I pulled up, you know. This is the reason why I was scared. I'm scared and horrified to go live. Let's see if we pop up if you look up. Ricky live. Oh shit, I don't have to scroll that far down. W, can we get W's in chat for that? Basically, but you know, I get a comment in the chat, and it's just I was gonna cover this. Is this interesting? Wait, is it interesting? Go on. So I'm like, oh shit, I know this guy. This guy followed me on Twitter. You know, when I made the video on him a while back. And then he comments on one of my videos. I say, fuck it. I'll type out like 2-3 sentences replying to him. But then as soon as I hit send, I realized, wait, doesn't this retard go live in the mornings? This retard is probably live right now. So I got onto his channel. I see he's already live. And he's already covering this Marvel Rival stuff. It's like, alright, great. I used my 2 brain cells to write 2 to 3 sentences. Just for it to not matter at all. And I'm curious, like how long has he been covering this Marvel Rivals things? Maybe he just started. And I'm going way back, and like, damn, he's been covering this for a while. And then I see I'm in the stream. So let me pull up the timestamp of when he brings me up.
I saw this one guy. Do you guys know who this Ricky Live guy is? Do you know who this is?
Stream on the T. So I'm honored to think that, you know what, that someone is this like 40 viewer stream. I like that he thought that maybe there was a chance that someone in that stream knew who the fuck I was. TV.
I think this is I want to groom this guy.
What the fuck? Hold on. Let's play that back. V.
I think this is I want to groom this guy.
I want to groom this guy. What the hell? And I don't know if it's possible to show up like to bring up like his live chat. But I'll talk about more the backstory. After.
This guy here, Ricky, he has 9 subscribers. I think I'm gonna like groom him. He's like 9 subscribers.
You think you're gonna groom me, bro?
Subscribers. He streams, I think, to his friends. He streamed about me once. Where is it? I think he's an adult. Well, he streamed about me once. That's why I know.
I think he's an adult, bro. And that's not even the worst part about this. What? I don't really care if people are confused whether I'm fucking over 18 or fucking under 18. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck at all. But I see his chat and they're calling me Asian. Bro. The same bullshit. Hell, low testosterone. Bro. It's whatever. But what was bothering me is that they thought I was Asian. some fucking freak in the chat was like, bro, it's hard to tell with these Asians.
Know about him. And yeah, can we like groom this guy? I'd like him to be like, he looks sort of like Augie RFC. He looks sort of like Augie RFC, kind of.
And then he says that I kind of look like Augie RFC. And I don't see it at all. I don't see it at all.
Like the same camera angle. You see, I feel like we could, like, I would like for my power structure of my, like, stream.
I'll pull him up. How far back do I have to go? Fuck it, this one.
Like about his age.
Bro, this guy. He's comparing me to this guy.
Small stuff to get into.
Bro, like, where's the similarity? The fucking hat? Bro, I got the hat on because my hair is raped right now.
I also have a lot of major stuff to get into.
Fuck it. We're not done. We're not done with Perry.
Empire. I'd like it if this guy was like my my Augie RFC, where it's like he gets like, you know, he has like a herd of autistic people to feed me content, sort of like that. That's what I was thinking. So I don't know if you guys can. How old is he? I assume an adult. I actually couldn't tell you. Look, I commented, so I said I was going to cover this.
Come on, bro.
So I was. Let me see this. I'm just checking if they have like a link to the.
So he wants me to just fucking to like parent a bunch of retards so he can cover it on stream. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. Whatever. that was a funny thing to see when I'm on break at work. Let's get into some of this rival stuff. It's mainly a bunch of tweets. Let's get started. So here's Kingsman saying, "Hey everyone, I originally wasn't planning on posting this, but the first screenshot kind of messes with my vibes a bit, so here it is." And he posts a Google Doc called the CC files. Then here's a screenshot of, I don't even know what the fuck is the screenshot. What is your title about Basm? Is this fucking like is this a fucking Twitch screenshot? The fuck is this? I'm widely fascinated by the community, 40k prize pool, and you kicked a rank 1 because he's playing to win. No, just a drama. What? Just a drama loser who doesn't have to lie by saying I'm better than you. No denying that you actually are nobody. Opinions on CC being chopped. Mantis. Bro, what the fuck is the point of this screenshot? Okay. And this is just blind speculation. But the fact that you referred to it as us. Wait, as holy shit, I can't read. I'm gonna start over, chat. And this is just blind speculation. But the fact that that she referred to it as helping us getting kicked off means that multiple people were trying to do that on my team. Capluck is Zaza's boyfriend, and I'm assuming this message is one of the team members, and I'm 99% sure it's Cece. Either way, my vibes were off. So here's a DM between me and her the day after I got kicked. I posted a video right after the tournament started. Let's zoom in a little. So she says, "Bro, please do something. These fucking NPCs in my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram, comments, streams. Kingsman says, I told him not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have like the Twitch names, I can ban him. I'm not deleting the video. It's legit, just a VOD. But I already told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone. And I'll keep saying that at the start of my streams. CC replies with, holy fuck. They think I'm responsible for banning you. When all I said was, okay, I agree, Basil. He was gonna boot you anyways, no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. Instead, I'm out here fighting panic attacks and mass banning people on X and different platforms. Make another post or delete the video if you really care. Bro, why the fuck is Kingsman supposed to care about your fucking panic attacks? Like, he did. Like he did say a trillion fucking times, don't harass this person. At the very start of the video, it's like, please don't go to these other person's channels and fuck with them. You know what? After not getting messaged for an hour, she says, hello, do you have any response? Just like you wanted 40k, I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live. Crying emoji. Alright. Wait, the fuck is this like 7 ignored messages? Bro, I've never seen this on fucking Discord. Sorry, I already read this. After he says, I'm not deleting the video. She says, why not? You took my clip out of context before even asking me for clarification. You can re-upload the VOD again, no? He says, the VOD is staying up, dude. I'm not taking it down. Nothing is out of context. It's just the 16th. And then the draft from a viewer's perspective. Then she says, you insinuated I was the one who got you banned. You put a random SS, a random Discord message from someone else saying I was sus for going into a one-on-one call with Basil. You said in the same vid, I have a boss call with Basil. And in the same vid, you say, I greenlit it. I'm not here to argue. So then she says, oh, sorry, are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer? The same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money? Like, seriously, bro. Why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you wanted to go play ranked? Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of weeks, if not months. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned, and you can't accept that. Usually, I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that. If you can't see how you're in the wrong, you're an asshole for harassing Zaza for a whole hour and making her upset, even after we set the stop. And now I'm getting that harassment tenfold. God damn, she is mad as hell. Mad as hell. He replies with, sorry to hear that. She got mad. Stop lying! You're not sorry! I mean, you also just got banned from Twitch the same day for your actions, which is a totally separate matter. And then he won't show the messages here? He's just saying, okay, I'm done talking and good luck on the whatever. I don't know. Why is it like this? Where he has to like have to reveal the messages. Did he fucking block her ass? For what actions, Lamau? I said something in my chat to my friend. It's completely unrelated. And what, this is the final message? You know, I hard defended you. When NTO drama farmed, I got into major drama in creator Discord with a bunch of people just dogging on me for being upset. NTO went behind my back to talk bad about you and Luck. I had creators tell me how you're a crash out. Now it's not good I got you on my team, and I still defended you. I ain't ever met such a narcissist like you. And I'm assuming after this message, fucking Kingsman blocked her? The fuck does he say here? She then removed me from the Discord server with rivals creators all over TikTok where we chat. And apparently, she was the owner, Lamau. Also, on a side note, why am I getting messages like this, Lamau? Alright. God damn. We have to zoom in quite a bit for this last part. El Sueño. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. I'm assuming it's fucking nobody. Alright. Hey, I've been keeping up with the drama between you and those females. And even if I'm late, my blood is boiling. So I'm gonna write you this essay about it. At first, I felt for you since I've seen something similar happen to someone I know on a smaller scale. But then I saw the last 2 minutes of your video and the 23-minute video on Basm's VOD where you shared your combos. After watching those last moments, I think you really deserve to get crushed. You let them gaslight you and gave Zaza a pass that used the mom misogyny card against you, and you made it work. People like you who fold like little female worshipping faggots are why gaming in general and competitive content creators is going to shit. She was literally calling your viewers pedophiles, but when there's even the slightest pushback, or you treat her as an equal peer, everyone freaks out, including that bald cuck, cause they're women. In the end, you prove yourself to be a little bitch who cares more about not being perceived as a misogynist, even though you've never even showed any signs of it, other than standing up for yourself. You're a fucking disgrace to any self-respecting human, and I hope life rapes you by the very women you claim not to hate, unless, of course, you change your ways. Bro, gods, I think that guy spaced us out. That's a little funny. It's a little funny. Usually I think it's retarded. They're just like post like mean comments you get, but that one was a little funny. That was a little funny. Kingsman has more to say. Shit. I pasted the wrong fucking link. Alright, also, I'm so glad CC also turned to my rivals creator Discord from a server I used to know and talk with people into a CC Glaze server with my old friends. Alright, we got someone called Sammy here saying, I'm seeing everything going on today. And since Capluck was the one who went to production, I'm not gonna lie, I would have been furious with him. He hurt so many careers. Then someone else saying, at CC, I fucking gained 600 followers after making a video showing you as Antichrist. Now I'm gonna have the face reveal tonight. Okay. It really is at CC and at Zaza. Don't let these people try and bully you off the internet. I know it's annoying, but use it as an opportunity to gain favor from people who support you. The parasocials will forget about it in a few days. And when they move on to the next scene, basically, it's free ad revenue. And here's Cece replying to someone saying, not surprised. This community thinking skills are extremely low. She says, I just put 12 ads on my YouTube video. Okay, bro. Who cares that they're saying this in the fucking Discord server? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Alright, have fun with your meeting to find out who the spies are in your secret. And bro, this shit is so fucking gay, bro. Have fun in your meeting to find out who the spies are. Bro. Stop acting like a loser. Stop. But CC quote tweets this. Let's see what she has to say. I'm in the middle of class as I see this, but I want to clear those DMs with cup luck. It's not with me. I would not know any of the substitute list. Yes, I know I blame Kingsman, but I've been trying to apologize since that night. Proof below, I sent it to my friend at first, then had someone else confirm. I was already framed in the video as the person who made the boss call. This was confirmed and not me. Basm said, couple luck, message the staff. I really don't want to be instantly framed for something I didn't do. Again, I have 0 DMs with cap luck. I already apologized for my behavior insulting Kingsman. I just want to move on, please. Let's see where she apologizes. So he said, hi, I wanted to ask you if you could be my messenger to Kingsman. Basically, yesterday I had a panic attack and asked Kingsman to make a statement re-upload VOD clearing the lies on my name. And he said no, basically dealing with it myself. Then made fun of me for getting a 1-day ban on Twitch. So I insulted him for letting me be your ass, then called him a narcissist. I tried to message him again after you mentioned he was a good person and just lacks social skills. And reconnect, but I'm blocked now. I don't like that our last conversation ended like that though. Then the anonymous mutual says, I tried to send a message, but I low-key not trying to be involved super heavy. I'll shoot him a message though. She says, lol, yeah, I get that. I don't want you to be heavily involved either. You probably sent the message already, but I deadass just want to end things, not in discourse. Alright, here she says, but I'm DMing because Kingsman and I don't share his server. And we aren't friends, or I'm just blocked, I think. Would you be willing to pass on a message to him? I've got a little screenshot ready. They say, sure. She says, thank you. I would like the screenshot to be between us. I wasn't very kind when everything was going on, but I've learned a lot. Alright. So here's the apology she wanted to send to Kingsman. I'm asking this message to be sent because our last conversation ended very poorly with me being overly emotional. I slung insults and I'm ashamed of how I reacted. There's no excuse for it. I don't want that to be your last impression of me. And after reading this first little paragraph, this shit sounds like AI. And maybe it's just me. But I read this shit, and this sounds like something like that fucking Google Gemini would spit back out at me. Especially the I slung insults and I'm ashamed of how I reacted. That feels that feels like very AI coded to me. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. You handled this maturely, and I would love the chance to reconcile and apologize for multiple of my actions, and also address any unresolved resentment that you may have with me through a mutual conversation off stream. But if you'd rather just drop it as a whole, I understand, and I'm sorry. The first sentence here also sounds fucking super AI. And then what is this? Just showing that she has no DMs. Couple. Alright. And then let's read the community note. Because it's also wild to me that like a fuck ton of her tweets just like kept community noted. For like kinda no reason. Even after the initial situation calmed down, CC continued to bully Kingsman, speak ill of him across social media, and failed to hold herself accountable. CC has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. Okay, bro, this does not deserve some fucking community note. Who cares? Who cares that she was mean to other creators? Okay, but we have more. We have more from CC. This is CC replying to the Kingsman tweet that had it's like Google Doc. Here he says, I made quote tweet. I'm saying the timestamp is today, but it was immediately after I uploaded my video and saw all those hate comments for the first time saying I was the ringleader who got you kicked. When I am not, I'll take the screenshots insulting you to the chin, but it's not proof of me talking with cap lock. And then here's the community note saying, CC was the team captain. She had every opportunity to not only stop her teammates from bullying and harassing Kingsman during and even after the tournament, but she did not do so herself. Again, like some other retarded like community note, this shit is not supposed to be here. if you really want to say this, just reply to CC. I don't know why we're just abusing community notes for like this gay ass behavior. But Kingsman makes a reply to this. So let's read it out. And that's pretty epic, also. And he attaches screenshots. And what? Someone called Tricky? Asking, you are her friend? And Itchy, bro. What's the context between this? Okay, so I guess. Okay, so this is why CC got banned off Twitch. She told someone to kill herself. Well, yeah, to fucking kill herself. And she's saying, I said this to a friend and I got a 1-day ban. You know, it happens. But I guess this is like the person it was directed at. And saying, I don't even know her, bro. So I guess she's lying that she told her friend to kill herself. She just told someone else to fucking kill themselves. Oh, and here's the connections showing. Well, not even showing that this is like the same person because it's like cut off. But like, who cares? Who cares that CC is lying that she told her friend to kill herself? That she just told some random person to fucking kill themselves. I mean, it just shows that she's down with lying, but I don't give a fuck. Chat, I don't give a fuck. Jumbo and I spoke after. Him and I are chill. In the screenshots, Caplok has to explain when the team is arguing to this mystery person. I wouldn't need that explained to me if I was the mystery person. I truly mean every apology. And I guess this is showing like the Twitch whispers. What should I do if someone told me to kill myself on Twitch chat? Not in this chat, just different streamer chat. You know what, CC? I got time to think about what happened, so I came here to apologize. So I hope we can move on from this. Apology getting aired. CC, you saved my life. I apologize because I wanted to. Bro, this is like 12-year-old behavior. I can't, dude. These are like retarded interactions I'd have at like 12. And there's like this disappointing thing to see. People are like going after sponsorships, like CC's sponsors, for like what? Just being like a bitch to Kingsman? She has to lose sponsorships because she was being a bitch? Like, really? Just undeserved. Here's Infinity Mice saying, we have been made aware of the situation involving CC during the recent creator tournament. While we have worked together previously, we do not support behavior that targets or disrespects other creators. As a result, we will not be continuing any partnership moving forward. We believe in keeping competition respectful, and we wish everyone the best going forward. So again, this shit is retarded. You shouldn't lose sponsorships for like acting like a bitch to someone else. You can be like the most fucking, what's the wording? I don't know. Like you can be unlikable, you can be mean, you can be a bully, and so should be able to keep your fucking sponsorships. But we're gonna move on from CC. It's time to hear from Zaza, the widow that wouldn't switch. So here's her statement saying, sorry, it's taken me a while to write out a response to the Kingsman drama. I'm the widow player involved and wanted to take some time to collect my thoughts and reflect on the things that took place. Just to preface this post contains clarity and accountability. To start things off, I believe that there are a lot of people who have blown this way out of proportion when it could have just been solved with a simple conversation instead of escalating things. This is on everyone involved. Okay. I don't know why it's on. You know, the grooming hasn't started, but you know what? Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for the grooming. You know, I'm nervous. I'm nervous and afraid. But back to this. I don't know why it's on Kingsman to not want this to escalate. He probably did want this to escalate. And I don't even blame the guy. Fuck it, let's continue on with her statement. I'm taking accountability for not swiping off Widow when I should have. The games that we were playing in Kingsman YouTube videos were practice scrims and not the actual tournament games. So I was hoping I would have a proper chance to show off my Widow gameplay. My choice to stay on Widow was never because of ego or wanting to throw the whole way through the tournament. I continued to tell Kingsman that I still wanted to try and wanted to help him win. The reason I initially said no to his suggestions were because they were made out of my hero pool, and I had no playtime on them. Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one, and when he asked for Phoenix instead, I was too focused on processing the pressure that I was just feeling from him, constantly pushing me to swap. In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Hela, so we could have had practice that too. As for when Kingsman said that he could switch to Bucky or Mantis, I tried that. That idea was never attempted because I said that his magic gameplay was really good, and I thought his magic was working. Black Widow is competitively my best hero, and when I was invited and signed up for the tournament, initially there was no prize pool, and it was labeled as a content creator tournament. The 40k prize pool came as a surprise later on, and my split between everyone who played in the tournament in the teams from 1st place to 8th place. I feel like I read that wrong, but whatever. With 1st place getting 3k each for winning. So everyone ended up getting paid. I think a lot of people have been getting my voice mixed up with the 2 other girls' voice who have been struggling to tell us apart, which has led to way more unwarranted hate than there has to be. I was never once rude to Kingsman in the VODs, even when asked to talk my shit. I would take accountability for getting stern after a while when being asked the same question over and over, and do apologize for that, as I definitely could have had more patience. However, I still don't believe that I insulted him in any way. If Kingsman is at all offended by any of my actions, then I am deeply sorry for him. Alright. This apology ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Yesterday, when I was constantly hammering like the 40k like prize pool thing, I did feel like a clown. I did feel like a clown, saying it again and again. Because like, without even knowing how it would be split up, there's like 26 creators. And then even for like the team that wins, that has to be split between 6. Like I already knew it was kind of malicious to be saying like 40k prize pool when like he would have only won like 3k, which is still a lot. The sole reason why you would want to like set up like the best team comp that you can. But it is exaggerating to constantly hammer point the 40k prize pool. Let's continue on. The next topic of the drama I would also like to address my boyfriend, Caplux's input into the situation. With Cap and I living in the same house, I know how easy it is to believe that we work together on sending through clips or the creation of a document. I can confirm that we did not work together on any of that at all. There have been comments and concerns from Kingsman since the draft day about my Widow pick potential. On day 1 of scrims, I told Cap not to send through any clips of Kingsman doubting my Widow or muting up to speak to his streams, as the day 1 games went well. I warned Cap that I could handle the situation of doubt by conversing, and that if Kingsman were to end up getting kicked from the tournament, it will bring flame on all of us. On day 2 of scrims, Capluck had sent through clips to the tournament administration without me knowing in a moment, of feeling overprotective for me, so that they were aware of Kingsman being pushy towards my choice to play Widow. The clips were passed on to the tournament host, Basm, and a rushed, overconfident decision was made to kick Kingsman from the tournament. Phasm has since taken accountability for his rushed decision and lack of research of recent Twitch streams. So the fuck is this? Basim has since taken accountability for his rushed decision and lack of research. Bro, this shit sounds retarded. And Basim went live. He was like, guys, we have zero tolerance for disrespect. Basim was out here saying, bro, I got the clips. I got evidence on why you should have been kicked. Has Basim gone back on the decision to kick him? Bro, loser ass behavior from Basim. And then, bro, this shit would be embarrassing to say. My boyfriend was feeling overprotective of me. My boyfriend treats me like some fucking child, like some fucking little girl. Bro, sad shit. Sad shit. But here's the second part for response. As for the Google document that Caplook had released, all of the information within that was 100% factual and drawn from the VODs. However, it didn't shed any light from Kingsman's side of the story, which I believe was needed to. About 4 hours before the tournament started, I was downstairs crying from some of the misinformation and hate that was being spread after Kingsman had posted his YouTube video. Even though he had told people not to hate on others at the start of the video, seeing how upset I was sparked Cap to put together the Google document that he posted. He had told me that he forgot to finish doing something on his PC and went upstairs to his setup. Bro, just put yourself into the mind of the boyfriend here. You see your ugly ass girl, crying. They're spreading misinformation about me. And he's like, bro, I gotta do something. I gotta defend my bitch. And he's like, all right, babe, I gotta do something on my PC real quick. He rushes up the stairs and starts typing away, making his fucking Google Doc. Embarrassing. I went to bed as I needed sleep before the tournament, and it was early morning hours in Australia. After a while, I messaged him saying, I don't know what you're doing on your PC, but I have a gut feeling you're writing a post or document, and I think you should leave it and come sleep. I ended up falling asleep, and he ended up staying up writing the Google document so he could post it before the tournament started in attempts to clarify things from my side. Damn, dude. This guy was losing sleep trying to defend his girl. Yikes. The clip titled Zaza was all for the document, according to this clip, on my Twitch was after the document had been posted and I read through it. It was completely Caplook's decision alone to post the document in the first place. Yes, Caplook might be my boyfriend, but does not mean I have control over his actions. Just like everyone else involved, he's still his own individual person and has since written a public apology to take accountability on his profile here on Twitter/X. I never intended to offend Kingsman or throw away any important tournament to him, as I still wanted to help him win. But if he is at all offended by any of my actions, then I again apologize deeply and hope that we can move on from this. And then here's a community note saying that here's a clip saying that Zaza was definitely supporting the document. So let's watch it.
Cece, did you see the document Cap was putting together about it all? Rage bait for more views? I'm not a rage baiter, bro. I'm not a rage baiter. He tweeted it? Yeah. Yeah, he's being very, like, straightforward about everything and putting all the evidence in there, too. He's actually, Cap has a lot of experience writing good documents like that, so. W Cap.
Actually, he's very good at writing Google documents.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Bro. Is that how you get a bitch? By writing good in Google Docs? Oh. I mean, I don't think Zaza was like pressuring um pressuring her boyfriend to like write the Google document. But she was probably very happy that he was writing the fucking Google document. Was happy that it got posted. And I think we got a third tweet from Zaza. Also, just to leave a note here, I've limited the comments because people commenting were already trying to be misogynistic or racist as soon as I posted this. For racist, bro, this is just a white chick. What racist shit were they saying? Alright, let's read the community note. Zaza and the others associated with the mistreatment of Kingsman had often limited their comments whenever it is obvious the majority will give criticism, not due to racism or sexism. Zaza has already shown to be untrustworthy due to her omitted approval doc by Cat. Another useless community note. I mean, yeah, it is pathetic as hell to be like, I'm limiting the comments because of misogyny and racism. Like, if you don't want to see it, you could like mute your own tweet, and then you don't get any notifications of what happens under it. Like, that's fine. And then I got a final thing here, but I don't remember what the fuck it is.
Together about it all.
Oh, this is like the same clip I just played, but a
Rage
little
bait for more
longer.
views? I'm not a rage baiter, bro. I'm not a rage baiter. He tweeted it? Yeah. Yeah, he's being very, like, straightforward about everything and putting all the evidence in there, too. He's actually, Cap has a lot of experience writing good documents like that, so. W Cap.
No, it's the same exact clip I just fucking played. Alright, guys. No more Rivals talk. No more. Rivals will never be brought back up on the Ricky Live channel until it's brought back up. This is the last time I'm talking about it for today. It's time to move on to Reddit news. The Reddit moderator drama. Who in chat knows who Stale 2000 is? Don't know. I have a short video he made. You know, kind of promoting himself. So here's this video where his name is Stale 2000 for DDG of the year. And DGD fucking is Destiny's community full of complete losers. And you know, this Reddit moderator was really excited to, you know what, I really want to be seen by my favorite streamer and his loser audience. So he made this 3-minute video.
Hi, I'm Stale 2000 and I'm running for DG.
So, already, it's obvious. That's obvious. But I'm gonna point it out anyway. Damn. He's bald as hell. Fat. just a complete loser. Bro. He probably unironically calls himself a chud. He does look he's just what you manage. You ask ChatGPT, generate me a Reddit moderator, and it spits the shit out. Let's actually watch the video.
GGer of the year on December the 3rd. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how all of my opponents are way worse than me using facts, logic, and most importantly, evidence, as in chat.
Damn, dude. So let's play that back.
Logs. Here, Albert, all of my opponents are way worse than me using facts, logic, and most importantly, evidence, as in chat logs. Here,
Damn, dude, that's a lot of energy for like some loser reward. Bro, like calm down a little, man. His eyes are staring into my soul, dude. I'm scared. I'm scared as well. He's staring at his camera just with like hateful eyes. With like rapist eyes.
Here, Albert FCB is asking people to gift him subs. A real DGGer buys his own subs. In the month of November,
Bro, he's saying this with like a lot of hate in his heart. Like, bro, this guy was begging for subs. Bro, I don't think it's that deep, man.
Fitz spammed the Miano hype emote over 500 times. They're clearly a weeb. Need I say more? Based on the frequency of messages between BoJack Horseman and Majestic Gopher, who is another candidate in this election, we can see that these two candidates are clearly colluding and are therefore disqualified. From these logs, we can see that Keen is clearly too busy with his—
Bro, and also like pay attention to like the posture here. It's like complete like loser posture. It's like this posture. I don't know how well you can see it, but like it like gives off like very low just very low test posture. You know, I get a lot of shit for my test levels because apparently you guys in chat can automatically know my fucking test levels. But this guy is a lot worse.
girlfriend, as well as worse, his real friends, to be DGGer of the year. Everybody knows that a DGGer's only true friend is Destiny. Other DGG analysts suggest that Majestic Gopher would be the best candidate to win the election because he averages 300 messages a day. But as mentioned previously, he was colluding, and these numbers are clearly fake. Rave Y is unethically supporting NFT projects. A true DGGer should know that the only ethical NFT project is those offered by our lovely sponsors at eternal.gg, where you can buy and sell Destiny's personal NFTs. The DJ suggests that the jury of the Rittenhouse—
Bro, what's with like this like hair strand right here, dude? Like it doesn't have to look this bad. Like the super like the super balding doesn't have to look this bad. Like you don't need like this one strand just covering like the little like just taking up this much space. You don't need that, man. You don't.
House trial should not talk about the case while it's in recess. But how is the jury supposed to know what to think if they haven't heard Destiny's opinion on the matter? As we all know, Destiny has the food palate of a 10-year-old, and a 10-year-old would love to have mac and cheese at Thanksgiving, but Tony disagrees. Therefore, he's in contradiction with Destiny and does not deserve to win this competition. Here, Yufu complains about running into alt-writers in a video game. A real DGGer would have defeated those alt-righters in the marketplace of ideas.
He does. He does need to go to Turkey for a hair transplant. And later on, I'm the show a stream. He does. You know, after like the Moist Critical video where he starts like spazzing out with his Twitch chat. And then when people are talking shit, he's like I'm the super successful programmer. You know, I make a lot of money. I live here in California. I'm fucking better than you guys. Bro, if all of that's true, go get a hair transplant.
And in the video game, Vault violated my boundary of running against me for DGGer of the Year. Therefore, he must lose to satisfy my boundary. Virgil suggests that Destiny could be inconsistent on anything. A deserving DGGer would know that Destiny is always consistent on all his positions. Will Kill Forever admits to having a job. No truly dedicated DGGer could work a job and dedicate themselves enough to DGG to be deserving of winning this competition. Zoom suggests that our almighty overlord moderators could be anything but perfectly fair, and therefore they are not truly dedicated to the DGG cause. Seeing as everybody else is ineligible to win this competition, that only leaves me, Stale 2000, for you to vote for. Vote for me on December the 3rd.
So Chad, do we think that was funny? You know, he made this like 3-minute video. He put in a decent amount of effort into this. You know, he was trying to be funny, like I'm gonna act like a super obsessed fan. And make a bunch of like cringe reasons why these people should be disqualified. But it doesn't really land because, you know, you're not really pretending to be a loser. You are a loser. You're not really playing a character. You're really just playing yourself. But now that we know, you know, what type of person this guy is, let's watch this YouTube video that he directs at the CEO of Reddit.
Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale 2000, or Tarot Card. I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became...
Yikes, bro. Yikes. Poor guy can't even say, you know, I'm the head moderator of this formerly popular subreddit. He now has to say, I used to be this head mod for like this fallen off subreddit. The hair is a lot better. Hopefully it doesn't get worse with like his movement. But like the come over, he really does. He really just has to like cut it all off, or like trim down like the sides where it's not as noticeable. This is not my hair protection. hair projection in 4 years. This won't be me in 4 years. I promise. I pray this isn't my hair in 4 years. We're on that Finny. We're on that Finny to prevent this.
became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously. Least of all, its moderators or the company. In this video, I will go over...
So like, he's crying that people don't realize the amount of power they have, but you know, they don't realize it. Because it's not there. It's not there, little bro.
why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by
All right. So he's gonna explain why. You know why he thinks he shouldn't have been removed from his head moderator position. You know, he's angry. You took away his one joy in life, and he's angry, and he made his video. He's making his video.
talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators. First, I will go over the code.
Damn, man, he's demanding Reddit moderators get more support from corporate Reddit. All right.
Of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestream fail. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but
I see Tyler saying, is this what I need to do to get views? Jeez, 200K. These are not views you want. These are not views I want.
I'm going to talk about how
the wrong type of attention, all right? Like people are laughing at him, not with him.
this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan. It was basically a game show like Survivor or Big Brother where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes. The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and
so 20 million dollar cash prize, and like some competition that you do with like other streamers. Like, come on, like be serious. What was like the cash prize for like the Mr. Beast games? Oh, holy shit! I can't even spell cash right. Cash prize for Beast games. Something that's gonna be like 100 times the popularity than whatever show this guy was being sold to. So here's saying the grand prize was $5 million. And in the first season, like the winner took home $10 million. So we're expecting that this show that's gonna be a lot less popular is gonna have like double the cash money. Really?
And it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others. Additionally, the opportunity was...
So like, they're like big creators. They're large creators, but like they're not like the top. They're not like the top of Twitch or like the top of YouTube streams. But like he was believing that this competition was gonna have a bigger cash prize than fucking Beast games.
Supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers. I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers. So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration. This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit. No.
Bro, like, why why would they care? Why would they be excited to be like, dude, yes, we're gonna be able to have like LSF show up on like the website, or like have like a little image somewhere. Like, really?
Financial incentives, no moderators being paid, basically none of anything like that, just fun, cool stuff for the community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious thing that came to mind was, how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some superfans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit. But I also had a stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like, contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. It was a stretch goal, though. So I reached out to the organizer.
So that already sounds lame as hell. So like, you want like a competition on like this game show to just create the best clip and get like the most upvotes on the subreddit. That sounds boring as hell. And even for like his lowest expectation of just like getting people to upload clips to the subreddit, why would you want to force like clips to be uploaded to the subreddit? Like, wouldn't it just be ideal if like funny shit happens on the show that that like regular users would just upload it to the subreddit and it'll get popular like on its own? Wouldn't that be more ideal? Okay.
And
This guy does look like AI, especially with the weird ass background here. It's hard. It really is hard to believe that this is a real human being.
to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit, how awesome. And then, maybe I could leverage this to get even more opportunities, either for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least. And that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. We wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled, scam, 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 scam. This initially didn't actually worry me, because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done a...
Hey man, he was giga confident that that this shit was like definitely real. It was definitely real. And I have an archive of what the original website was. So let's pull it up. Cause you're kind of retarded if you don't immediately realize that this was sketchy as hell. So this is the website. Immediately, like the promo picture here is like an AI image of like some generic mansion. And here we see the $20 million cash prize. So let's watch this introduction. So let's see. 7 creators, 14 fans, 7 nights. I don't think we need the audio here. It's like enter now to win. Get your chance to hang out with your favorite streamers, and maybe win 20 million? Bro. So obviously this shit looks like a fucking scam. So let's see how it works. So you create an account, you gotta register. You gotta pick your favorite streamer. Let me know which streamer you want to spend time with. I would rather kill myself than hang out with any of these. Here it says, be honest, you've already done this, haven't you? I don't know what that means. Holy shit, and that derailed my thought. Alright, the third thing here is Dare to Dream enlist via our sweepstakes. So like already encouraging you. You know, you can win prizes, And then if you enter into these contests, then maybe you'll get the chance to get on the show and hang out with your favorite streamers. What does it say here? Where dreams meet opportunity. Another AI image. But okay. Well, I have nothing against AI images. I got nothing against it. But like, if like this show has like a $20 million cash prize, then why are they using AI for like their promotional material? If they have that big of a budget, then they can probably go out there and take real pictures of like nice places. $1 Million Fan poses a one-of-a-kind reality show where fans don't just watch the action, they become the stars. Streamers and their most dedicated fans come together for a shot at fame, glory, and a grand $20 million cash prize. Born from love of entertainment, competition, and community, we push beyond likes and chats. Stand shoulder to shoulder with your heroes on camera, under pressure, and on the path to greatness. We aim not just to be another show, but a stage. Your stage. Amazing stuff here. And then even has like a little time here counting down. Does any of this work? All right, I'm not gonna read this, but you know, we spent like 2-3 minutes on this. We could already tell this shit is probably just a scam.
AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved, Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they had done their due diligence, right? Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize. This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that, Amazon Prime was allegedly involved, my initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows, and, I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it. And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed. Maybe my involvement alone could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it. Who knows? At least that's what I thought. Now here.
So damn. So in what world do you think this dying subreddit would be able to push the show to be successful? Really? And honestly, it would have been more reasonable to think, maybe it was the reverse. Maybe this show could revive the subreddit. But that wasn't his hopes. His hopes was maybe the already dying subreddit could, can push the show to be successful. And because this dying subreddit was successful at pushing the show, maybe it will allow us to get on other shows. Just weird, retarded illusion. Um, yeah, not AI. He got humor at least. There's some charm to him. He does. Yes, he has like weird like I don't know how to describe it, but he has like a loser substitute charm. If you guys know what I mean. You know, like you could kind of like pity laugh at this guy. Like he's a loser, but you know what? He's trying his best. So you just kind of laugh along because you feel like slightly bad for him.
Here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show, Extra Emily, said on her stream that she kind of saw all of these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that, you know, LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering kind of dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not. After seeing this, I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So, me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of, you know, information into the situation, and me, you know, trusting these high-powered agents who represent these multi-million-dollar kind of celebrities, I trusted that they would kind of get to the bottom of this and kind of resolve these concerns quickly. During this,
And that's like a little more reasonable. Well, maybe if the website wasn't like so obviously like a bullshit kind of scam, you know, it would be kind of reasonable to be like, you know, since these big streamers and their agencies are trusting it, maybe it's okay if I just like trust like their judgment. Cause you know, you'd expect like these big streamers to have like agents that are like actually looking out for them. So you know, I kind of sympathize with the point he's making here.
time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team. There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, you know, the mod team had accepted bribes or, you know, had some sort of financial involvement with the show. And I knew that they were not true because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, you know, from start to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those who, you know, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco. I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from, you know, random internet scams, okay? I was doing this because I legitimately, you know, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it. I thought it'd be kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this.
He's a successful guy. He doesn't care for a few thousands. Few thousands. You know, he's a successful guy. San Francisco. All right, sure, man. Sure, you don't care to take like an extra few bands. Sure, man.
And kind of the deleted comments, because this is apparently some.
And you know what? I do believe it. I don't think he's really in this. Like, he doesn't Reddit mod for like money. He kind of like Reddit mods for like power. You know, to like pretend he's somebody important. And he really wanted to get involved with this reality TV show. Cause you know, he wants to get closer. Like these streamers he loves to watch. You know, we saw in like the first video I played where he's basically on his fucking knees, just begging for validation from Destiny. From Destiny and his Indian community. Just sad shit.
Big no-no in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if you're involved in some sort of promotion and it ends up not working out or ends up being a scam or something, you know, if you have deleted comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that, you know, shows a cover-up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something. So that's why I'm kind of talking about this, is because this was specifically a reason that was brought up regarding why I was kicked out as a mod on a live stream fail. And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by the organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out and that therefore the event was canceled and I should take down the post. In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated, or that the domain name was registered in Iceland, or that basically just the whole thing, it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this motion and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers. He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I mean, I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers. Now I want to stop people here because this is very important. And I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation.
Alright, so here he is confidently saying no one's been scammed here. You know, there's no harm here. So remember that. He's very confidently saying this.
The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity, everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. None of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet. Maybe I'll eat these words. And yes, in retrospect, there are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags. But that being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when there really is a possibility that a lot of this could have just been kind of bad organization and things just fell through. Just because something is a bad idea, because something is misorganized, that doesn't mean that anything illegal happened. You know, I still haven't gotten confirmation about kind of the...
All right, he's saying, you know what, maybe this was a real thing, and it was realistic for like the show to actually continue on. Sure, man. we can't ignore all the red flags. You know, I can ignore all the signs that the girl in my DMs is a bot. Maybe I should wire her $1,000 to fly her out. Maybe, definitely, man. Definitely that obvious bot account in my DMs. You know what? They're probably real. Maybe I should send them money. Maybe I am gonna marry this bad bitch in my DMs. This logic is retarded.
The Amazon Prime kind of a thing. I think that is the biggest unknown right now is I don't know about this supposed Amazon Prime deal, if it exists or not, because maybe they were in negotiation with them. Maybe a contract was in the works, but hasn't been signed yet. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see. And then kind of I'll end the story by talking about why I got removed.
Well, if there isn't anything yet, or even if they were negotiating on Amazon Prime, it's still be a scam. Because you're saying they were like that you were under the impression that there was like an Amazon deal, and if there wasn't one like already finished, they were fucking you up.
Moved as the top moderator. It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it. I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit Code of Conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the Code of Conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to get you to act in good faith. It's here to kind of give you second chances and warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies. because I was not given any second chances. I was not given very much kind of descriptive examples of kind of what I did wrong, or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent scam that takes people's money and their PII, which means their name, right? Because you have to sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the code of conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be fraudulent yet. And so it's a little disappointing. Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spez. This is a direct message to you and only you.
So like, he's trying to argue that like what he did shouldn't have gotten him removed as a moderator, because it's not in like the moderator code of conduct. But it is. It is. It's on Rule 5, the moderate with integrity. You know, it's basically just saying you shouldn't be using your mod powers to like for like what would it be? Hold on. I'm retarded. Rule 5 is basically just saying, bro, don't abuse your mod powers. And included in that is like creating ad space in the community, such as offering pin posts for a fee, or offering a subreddit styling to advise for a third party. I think this counts as like wanting to partner up with some reality TV show. Cause like even though like the fee isn't like, would it be like cash? It'd be exposure. You're like collaborating. You're like unfairly collaborating to like get like this like artificial things to like the top of the subreddit.
I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators. Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there is still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this. But right before I go into the specific reasons of how this happened, I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you are one of the people who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit.
You know what? You're right. It would be goaded. It would be goaded as hell if he just decided to fucking mohawk his shit. It would be goaded. It would be goaded as hell. Seeing this chubby guy rocking a mohawk in the mid 2026. he can stroll up, do his fucking office job. This fucking mohawk. It would be goated as hell.
Moderation does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF. Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF. Think about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF, because some clip went viral about like something bad that they did. I have had major live streamers who are effectively celebrities come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time, LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch. Deservedly so, by the way. Or even just take this literal circumstance. Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity. Sorry, Mythic. My bad. Or imagine it was, I guess, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. I mean, everybody...
Where is this? We caused it. No, you promoted it, and then people called it out as a scam.
Got refunded after all. Guess things ended up okay. Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry. But please don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter. And that's just one subreddit. Now back to me. I was one of your most passionate users. I was in the Reddit partnership program.
Bro, we can tell. We can tell you were you're one of the most loyal Reddit users. We can tell. You don't have to say it. We can see that.
From the start, I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off every single time. I got nothing out of it. The community managers never helped me. As, you know, nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company or help other subreddits or help the company that whole, and it didn't matter. I failed, and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. So let's circle back. Let's go back to the moderation situation. This is a very key important point, so please pay attention. None of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit. Do you think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords and LinkedIn's and trying to figure out kind of these partnerships? I don't. This is not my job. I am not qualified to do any of this. I am not.
Then don't do it. No, nobody is forcing you, little bro. Nobody is no one wants you to. That's why you got removed. No one wants you to do this. No one wants this. No one is asking for this. This is just you, just wanting to be more important because you're nobody. He just wants to be important. Embarrassing.
Not a lawyer. I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do. I just want to grow my subreddit, have a big vision, and I don't want to deal with this. At the end of the day, I'm a random nobody who got lucky. I took over one of your largest gaming subreddits on the platform because I won a stupid game of Reddit mod politics. But apparently, I'm the only person out there who understands the potential that Reddit has. If Reddit had offered me partnerships, if Reddit had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. And before you say it, I'm sure there's some employee at Reddit, the company, that says oh yeah, we do that. That's my job. It's over here. Well, clearly you're not even doing 1% of what you should be doing because nobody uses these resources. Nobody cares. You are not doing enough. Multiply it by 100 and then let's talk. Reddit needs to be professionalized and it starts with the mods. This is going to be controversial, but the people who are running your multi-billion-dollar website are unqualified nobodies like me. That doesn't mean it's my fault or their fault. It's your fault, Spez. Here's why. The controversial solution is just get rid of the bad mods with better mods or paid mods or do takeovers or more rules or something like that. But there are better solutions. You can train them. You can give mods infrastructure or pipelines or resources or real kind of material support and treat them as if they have the actual power and influence that they actually have, and so communities can rise.
Bro, that sounds awful. This guy is begging the Reddit CEO to make Reddit moderators important. What? No, nobody wants Reddit moderators to make them feel like, to make them have like a bigger ego, to make them think they're more important than what they actually are.
To the heights they truly could. And the Reddit Moderator Partner Program is not it. Reddit moderators do not need one call with like one guy a month, as nice as he is, love you, Pablo, who has no power and no ability to affect anything. Reddit moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity. So an access to a bounty board or ad deals or lawyers or event organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters. To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect.
Bro, what? Reddit moderators need to be treated like celebrities or influencers? Bro, this guy is fucking rage baiting. This guy is fucking rage baiting.
Or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets. So why haven't you solved this problem already, Spez? Is it because you're out of touch and you aren't aware of the problem? Is it because Reddit is a bloated mess and they can't ship products? No, I think the real issue is that Reddit is held hostage by the negativity and toxicity of its user base, and it doesn't really have the freedom to make bold and important and transformative decisions that could save the company. If you agree with anything that I said, Spez, well, you're in luck. I live in San Francisco, and I would be happy to talk to you in person or any Reddit product manager or employee at all, you know, or on a call or something. That's my pitch to you, Spez.
Bro, I wouldn't want to be in the same room as this guy. I don't even work at Reddit, but I don't want to be in the same room as this guy, bro. I'd be terrified to be in the same room as this guy.
The rest is to the community. To the community, Spez and Reddit, they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated with and wants to solve this problem, well, I have created a subreddit called r/SubAlliance. SubAlliance will be a nonprofit, volunteer, community-based initiative to solve all of the problems that I have laid out. We will create tools and resources so good, so useful, that everybody will have to work with us. Think talent agency, but for subreddits. You have the big ideas, you have the vision, you have the crazy cool things that you want to do, and we handle the logistics. Materially, that means connections to major companies, partnerships, doing AMAs, running events.
Bro, anyone interacting with that subreddit needs to be put on a fucking watch list. There has to be bro, Palantir needs to dedicate all their resources fucking spying on whoever is fucking contributing to this fucking subreddit.
Events, doing mod recruitment, cross collaboration with other relevant subreddits, that kind of stuff. Go to r/SubAlliance and we will make it happen. The link will be in the description below. Reddit used to be a place where we did stuff. The phrase, "we did it Reddit," although used sarcastically, existed for a reason. And that is because what we do, right or wrong, matters. Let's see what we can do to make it better. Thanks.
Wow. Yikes, man. Yikes. So now, let's watch. So, earlier in the video, we saw he made this video, you know, trying to get the attention of Destiny and his community, looking for laughs. But here's like the chat messages he was having in Destiny chat. And it's from bottom to top. So it's here. He says, "Hey DDG, any video makers want a chance to get into a $20 million reality TV show about live streaming? You can submit your application on LSF. We're getting our own segment in the show." Here it is. Elmer, I literally messaged someone like 3 days ago. And now I'm getting my own segment in the $20 million reality TV show. Peppy laugh. So he's so happy. He's so happy. He believes he really is working with this fucking scam show. Alright. Again. He's like, who here knows someone who wants to win $20 million? Just more attempts to just get more attention. And then when people are clowning on him, it's like, I swear you are all gonna take me serious when I'm literally in an Amazon Prime reality TV show. Bro, I hate to say it, man, but it didn't happen. I don't think DGD is taking you serious. The most pathetic community online. Somehow, even they won't take you serious. All right. That's kind of all the interesting things from him being in fucking Destiny's chat. So now let's watch Moist Critical react to the video we just watched. But before we watch it, if you guys are liking the stream, please, if you would like to support the stream, please hit the like button and subscribe. hopefully we can get to 10 subscribers. All right, let's watch Charlie's video.
A Reddit moderator just made a video directly speaking to and tugging on the heartstrings of the CEO of Reddit. He's making a big call to action after he had been stripped of his position as top mod on r/livestream fail. I'm kind of at a loss for words here. I can't believe what I just watched was genuine and not a skit. But this seems authentic. What you picture in your head when you hear the term Reddit mod is exactly what you are about to see unfold in the flesh. The reason this mod just lost...
Actually, goats. I lied. I'm gonna save this. For Friday. Friday, we'll watch the Charlie video. And also, he went live after the Charlie video. And he starts freaking out. He opens up a Google Doc and starts typing away. And it's P content. It's P content. And yesterday, he made a direct response video.
Thank you for watching my
to Charlie. But I'll watch all of that Friday. So hopefully on Friday there's like more updates on like Purple Perry Gaming. Hopefully I don't wake up to some weird messages. But what I like Purple Fairy Gaming. You know, he's a crazy guy. But I like the guy. But thank you goats for watching the stream. We'll be back Friday.